So then, I don't really care for my phone.
And we even talked about us a little bit. Not like, you know what I'm saying, like, Jazz, I'm sorry that.
If you're not gonna call it quits and you seeing that we're just going deeper and deeper and deeper in a hole, I'll call it quits. So
Jazz don't want to tell the truth behind the shit. You feel me, bro? And I don't like no ain't gonna tell the truth behind no shit. If I cheat on I cheated on just that. You feel me? This bitch, her timeline is so.
What's up, you guys? It's your girl Billy Bay, and thank you so much for taking the time to join me today on my YouTube channel. And as you can tell from the title of this video, we're going to be diving in the rabbit hole of the one and only Jaz Tae. Yes, I said Jaz Tae. But before I get into this video, please like, comment, subscribe, hit that bell so you'll be notified every time I upload new content. Now let's get into this video. So Jaz Tae introduced themselves as an item late 2017. They did confirm that they started dating earlier that year in summer 2017. But we all know Jaz is a private gal. So she ultimately just wanted to make sure they were solidified, they were stamped, and that was really something to introduce to us.
Somebody tweet, you and Jaz been knowing each other for a year, December 1st. I want to say, honey, it was actually, don't do that, it was in the summer.
You know, we've been knowing each other before we actually started dating.
Yeah.
So, you know, so you got to get to know somebody before you just run in and start dating them.
Their energy off rip was very, very matching. It was genuine, it was childlike, and we loved it. We was here for it. That's the couple that we still love to this day, together a dime. Jaz introduced us on a channel that she had created.
Trey and Armand and mom, we are all going to go to the furniture store to find some furniture for our front room so we could finish the house, man, and just do a full furniture tour for you guys very, very soon.
She would really just post videos with Armand, Trey, and Queen, because that's when Queen moved in their house after her and Chris split up.
At this time, I was staying with like Armand and Trey in PERFECTLAUGHS. I was staying at their house. And I was talking to Claire like a lot on FaceTime. When I was staying at Armand and Trey's house, my mom was living in Michigan.
And of course, baby CJ. And she posted pranks, vlogs, you know, cool little videos. So when she seen that her and Tae's video did numbers, she changed that channel to Jaz Tae, which is still up to this day. So when Jaz moved to Houston with Armand and Trey, she was going to a Foot Locker with Armand, and Tae was working there.
Me and Armand was in the mall, you know what I'm saying? We was going to Foot Locker because we always go in Foot Locker, but I was scoping her out, you know? I'm like, damn, who that in Foot Locker? Armand being goofy, loud, he went up to Tae, he was like, we famous.
he was like, my sis want to talk to you. I said, me, I'm just, who?
Man, she know she saw me standing right there, comes some who, you know who.
Armand is really the one that put Tae and Jaz together. You know, got them to exchange socials. Tae went on Jaz's social media and she realized that, you know, Jaz is a YouTuber. She has this following and so on and so forth, because she did not know Jaz was a YouTuber. She knew who Armand was, because of course Armand and Trey been posting their little stank videos and everything, but she did not have an idea of who Jaz was. Tae has sent Jaz the eyes on Snapchat, because you know it goes down in the DM. So they just mixing and mingling and everything like that. Don't get me wrong, I definitely don't feel like Tae messed with Jaz just because she had a coin or she was a social media influencer, YouTuber. Y'all know these gay LGBTQ plus couples, they move real fast, honey, real fast. Jaz and Tae started making vlogs.
If only y'all knew what Tae be saying in Walmart. She is so freaky. She just said, me, right here in the aisle.
No, y'all,
rubbing on me, caressing on me.
Jaz was caressing me like this.
No, I wasn't. So you trying to say I rubbing you like that, caressing on you?
And
I was.
Yeah, whatever.
You know what I mean? I'm trying to get out and popping in Walmart. What's up? What's up?
They started doing pranks.
Baba!
It's a prank. Man, what is y'all doing? It's a prank. It's a prank.
Bro, move out my way, bro. I got a knife, bro.
Bro, I got a whole bat. I'm finna catch a charge. Y'all see we're playing. Don't play like that, babe.
Nigga, bro, y'all playing.
I'm finna
Shut up, y'all.
Shut up, got a whole life.
They even dropped a music video together, which was real cute, real tea.
The thing that we do should be between me and you. All of the things that we do.
And I think out of any LGBTQ plus couple, because I'm, you know, straight, I think they, to me, was one of my faves. They just went so well together. And to this day, I feel like they still go good together. They was just young. They made it 3 years. And in 2020, that's when things started to go south. So out of nowhere, Tay starts posting to her Instagram story all these subliminal messages. She's shooting the bird. She's saying, fuck this act and this little persona that you're trying to portray and all this stuff. And we don't know Tay to deal with anybody or talk to anybody else but Jaz. And so people started putting two and two together and started realizing that she's talking to and about Jaz. From what we see, Jaz is not a public person. She seems like she doesn't want to tarnish her image whatsoever because, of course, as a YouTuber and a social media influencer, you don't want drama and negative things attached to your name because that could mess up your brand. So Jaz, she really wasn't saying too much. But Tay, she was letting the clip loose. Eventually, you know, after realizing that Tay, she's kind of going off the deep end, and you know, the public and her fans and her supporters are starting to speculate. Jaz is not in front of this camera, and she goes public with the reason as to why she feels like her and Tay are not together anymore.
I was just feeling a place where I just was not right. You know what I'm saying? Like right now, I'm feeling way much better. That actually happened at the beginning of December where we had separated. It's gonna be February. I'm definitely at a better mindset.
It pretty much said a lot, but said a whole bunch of nothing. Ultimately, she was just saying they grew apart. She was saying the whole year 2020, they didn't communicate. They got to the point of not even sleeping in the same bedroom. It felt very, very suffocating, and it felt like a dead end. But I can also say that Jaz gave Tay her grace because she did say, you know, looking back at the year, she realized that she could have extended herself a little bit more, and she did feel like Tay was, in a sense, crying for help, that Tay was trying to make an effort and she just wasn't picking up on it.
I just felt like you didn't talk to me before you had made that post, but she claimed she had been trying to reach out and been trying to call out for help, and basically that I was missing a sign, so that was her only way of letting out emotions. And you know what I'm saying? I told her, you know, I understand. I was like, okay. After I actually sat down and thought and looked back on it, I was like, okay, understandable.
So that, in a sense, kind of lets you know that Jaz shaped out on her own time. Studs, they're just like niggas. You had that girl in the beginning that's down for you, but as time goes on, you getting pussy thrown at you left to right, left to right, left to right. The mind starts to get curious. And that's when you start kind of steering away from what you got at the house. Let's just call a spade a spade. Let's call a spade a spade. I feel like that's what was happening. What's the real tea when it comes to that situation is when Jaz dropped that video. This girl from Little Rock, Arkansas, where Jaz is from, came out with a video basically exposing Jaz, allegedly exposing Jaz, because we don't know if this is true or false, but it's given very much true, saying that she called Jaz coming out of her ex's house.
Big money. You got big money. I would have just told my I went and sparked the old flame. Shit, we on a break anyways. But come to find out, y'all was it. Your girl crying out for help and you eat. Damn. Did you get your... That's what I want to know. You can't just be out here but... And then you got your girl out here crying and she on live. She on YouTube crying. I am mad at you, Tay. If you want somebody to do a YouTube with, baby, I'm here. Oh God, you know I'm trying to go ahead and pop my shit off anyway. Shit, I got my little ring light.
She claimed that the reason that Jaz and Tay broke up is because Jaz was cheating on Tay in a relationship. I definitely feel like it was an old case of got my money up, now let me go back to my hometown so I can get the best bitch that I never was able to get before I blew up, leveled up, whatever you want to call it. So Tay come out with her video and she's hurt by the whole situation. She's crying, she's this, she's that.
I feel like I'm breaking. Like, it's really hard to break me. There's like so much shit that I kept in and just never really vented to nobody. And I think that's what's really eating me up.
And it's really sad when you have to find out these things from motherfuckers you don't even know about your own personal life when the person that you was with could have just told you straight up. That's just pretty much what happened with that. And at that point, it was a dead end because it's like Jaz and Tay, they broke up. So what can anybody do? Jaz single at this point, and maybe that's why she didn't say anything. Because at that point, it's like, fuck it, like I'm single. Who do I have to answer to? Who do I have to explain to? I ain't got to explain shit to nobody, not even us. And maybe that's how she felt, and she didn't. She didn't explain shit to nobody. Not even half a year later, y'all. Okay, I could say half a year because Jaz and Tay broke up, I think like end of 2020. And then the beginning of 2021 is when Jaz went public. But in the middle of 2021, Jaz started dating Crystal, of all people. I didn't even know Crystal was into girls like that, but she is from Chicago, child. We know them Chicago girls, but a good bit of them Chicago girls like to dibble and dabble. So yes, apparently Crystal, she's gay or bisexual, and Jaz and Crystal started dating. That threw me through a loop. It's the same thing, different female. Jaz started making these videos with Crystal.
I got hoes mad.
Anyway,
Dog ass. My little dog ass.
I'm finna do my
I got
laundry
bitches on me.
and
I got
boost.
hoes mad.
She's realizing they getting these views. She realizing it's getting these clicks. And the rest is history. It was a real shocker because Crystal and Tay are like two totally different females. Like, to me, that's a situation where it'd be like, damn, was I ever your type? Was I ever your type? You got Tay, you know, she's like this little, not quiet, but kind of reserved, kind of like timid. Crystal, she threw the fucking roof, shot the fuck out. So it was just mind-boggling to me that knowing the type of person Jaz is, that she liked something like Crystal, but at that point, I feel like Jaz was just playing the field at that point, and Crystal was the girl that was getting them clicks in. Jaz and Crystal, they stuck it out for a good little run, maybe a year and a half, 2 years. So out of nowhere, Tay posted TikTok allegedly shading Crystal, child.
Got another shorty, she ain't nothing like me. Yeah.
We can't say that Tay was shading Crystal, but do I believe Tay still feel the type of way about Jaz? I definitely do.
Hey, what's her real beef with Tay?
What?
The people answer the question.
I just be feeling like people be doing shady shit, and when I come to address it, it be like, oh, Crystal's attacking me. And it's like, nah, I'm not attacking nobody. I be seeing it. Other people be seeing it too, but
Crystal starts a viral TikTok trend to the Sierra song. Now y'all know that I don't want nobody else but you. Okay, so y'all know that viral TikTok trend. Crystal started it. She popped it off. It's going viral. This, that, and the third. Then Tay decides she wants to make a TikTok doing the same viral trend. But in the end, she looked like she whooping the bitch ass. So, of course, fans start speculating, the comments start commenting, and it's like, she's shading Crystal. I didn't get she was shading Crystal, but I mean, I don't know. So yeah, Crystal, she sees that honey and she starts going wing crazy.
this literally tried to play like she was beating my ass for a TikTok. So I've been on her ass all day, and it's been crickets. Beat your ass in real life. And I got on live so you could look me in my face. I will beat your ass in real life.
She told her if she wants Jaz back, she can get her back in blood. Get her back in blood. Girl, when I tell you Crystal willing to die by that strap, Crystal is ready to die by that strap. That is crazy to me. That is diabolical to me. If anything, I'm gonna be. She didn't even fight this hard for her BD. For the nigga, what is his name? I feel like it's on the top of my tongue. I can't think of it. But yeah, I would have fought harder for him. Polo G. The fact that Jazz is this private type of gal, and Crystal is so loud, and she just so like she too into the social media. Something that Jazz is completely not and completely is against. Jazz don't believe in putting her business out there, responding to every single thing, feeding into all the drama. And Crystal is all about that. 10 out of 10 all across the board. So to see Jazz with somebody like that, it was very mind-boggling to me. But in the same sense, I'm kind of glad that she was with somebody that was like that, because she needed, some people got to find out better than you could tell them. And everything that glitter ain't gold. You know what I mean? And you gonna realize what you had is what you needed. Randomly, Crystal decides to tweet she's about to go back to dating guys. So everybody's like, what the fuck? Like, you out here calling Jazz daddy and you lesbianist. And she solidifies that she said she was bisexual. She never said she was lesbian. She never said she was 100% gay. She was on the teetering. Jazz decides to tweet, don't attach her name to no dog ass hoe. Reggie? Okay, now I see why Jazz don't do too much talking, because when the cannon comes, it explodes. Of course, Crystal's going off. Talking about, if you want to do this internet shit, we can. Baby, you the one that's doing all of the internet shit for everybody. Nobody else has to do the internet shit because Crystal is doing it all. She's doing it all. And then it happens. Jazz and Tay, they link up. And the rest was history. You know, you could tell when they linked back up, it was very cute. It was very, they were both nervous. A part of me wants Tay to be like, fuck that bitch. But in the same time, people grow, people change. And I can't say nothing because, child, the nigga I'm dealing with now is a nigga that I took back. That's neither here nor there. This ain't about me. So I can't judge. We listen and we don't judge. I don't judge. I can't judge.
That's crazy.
Bro, on a date. Listen, on the first date, you usually just vibe and shit. What do you need? Why are they?
And they're linking up. They're doing these truth or drinks. They're just drinking, chilling, doing these vlogs together. They're building a friendship. They really building a friendship. And you take that time to build that friendship. It's a different type of love. It's genuinely a different type of love. And I feel like Jazz and Tay, they do have potential to be back together. Or maybe they're just playing the field, and when they're ready to settle down, get married, have some babies, that's when they'll spin the block and settle down. Thank y'all so much for watching my video. Like, comment, subscribe, hit that bell to be notified every time I upload new content. Let's get this video to 100 likes. I appreciate the view. Bella Bay out.